you've been wanting to try out Facebook ads for your music, but you're a little bit reluctant because they seem fairly complicated. In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to do this. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes, and you can start skyrocketing your streams, getting on Spotify's algorithmic playlist, Release Radar, Discover Weekly, etc. Extremely easy, I promise. Let's dive in. All right, so first thing you're going to want to do is sign up for Hypeddit. It is $10 a month, but when you're looking at the bigger picture, you're spending $10 a day in ads. It's really like an extra additional day of ad spend. It's not that much money, and it really makes your life so much easier. So I do recommend spending the money. So once you are signed up, you're going to want to go to Promote Music and then Music Ad Automation. And you're going to want to go to Grow My Spotify track. You can also go to Grow My Spotify playlist. It depends what you want to do here. You can get traffic to your playlist, or you can go directly to your track. Whatever works better for you. So I'm going to do, for today, Grow My Spotify track. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you get to this page is connect your Facebook account. So I'm going to reconnect here. All of my stuff here is set up because I went through this already. It shows my ads account, my pixel, and then it also connects your Instagram account and then your Facebook fan page. If this is your first time running ads and you don't have an ad account, no pixel, you have no idea what I'm talking about, there's a great video by John Gold. He goes through how to set up your ad account and how to set up your pixel. And then once that's done, you could come back over to here and then connect everything and sync everything together. It's super easy. It's a 2-minute video. It's super quick. So once you get here, you're going to connect all of this. You're going to hit next. You're going to get your track link from your Spotify. We'll do the lake, share, copy song link, paste it here. It's going to auto-populate your artist name, title of the track, and then you're going to want to select your genre. So in this case, I'm folk, and click next. And then here, it's going to give you two options. You can either upload your album artwork, and then you can add video effects to that, or you can upload some videos. I personally prefer videos. I find for me, videos do better than just putting the album artwork in an ad. This is all personal preference and all trial and error for the user. So I'm going to upload my video here, and all you have to do is just drag and drop. I'm just going to do one video just for time's sake, but typically you want to get 3, maybe 4 videos of different sections of the song, because the section that you think is good, that's going to resonate with everyone, usually is not the section that resonates with everyone. So you want to get maybe your intro, a bridge section, the chorus, maybe an instrumental section, and see what ad does the best. So in this case, for time's sake, I'm just going to upload this one video. So over here, it's going to show you what it looks like on Facebook and Instagram. So if you click on Facebook, this is what it looks like here. And as you can see, it does cut off some of the video. So just a little tip, make sure everything you want the viewer to see is kind of towards the center of the video. So here's Facebook, then you can move over to Instagram. Same thing, it kind of cuts off, but in Reels, it'll show the full size version of the song. So in this instance, the main part of the song with me on my guitar, and then it zooms out so you can see me singing it. So it's in the middle of the video, which lines up. So just a little tip there. So once this is all done, you can go to next, pick your countries. I typically run tier 1 and 2 countries, and I don't usually change this, so I'll just go right to next. So now you have your interest section, which is probably one of the more important sections of this video. I haven't ran ads on here in a bit because I haven't had a release in a few months, so this generate with AI is totally new to me. So let's see what happens. So it looks like it's analyzing my song against millions of data points. Okay, so targeted interests, Phil Collins, ABBA, The Beach Boys, Nirvana, and Pearl Jam. I'd have to say that's probably not, I would never choose that. I don't think that would go over well. Try it for yourself, but I'm going to select manually instead. I don't think any of these are any close to my music at all. So some of the artists that I chose here were Bon Iver. It should find them. I usually do one, Lumineers, City and Color, Gregory, Allen, Isikoff, The Paper Kites. I also did Iron and Wine. And then you can click Generate Interest once you're done with your artists. And then it usually takes a minute here. So for interests, it looks like it just used the same as I had above. So sometimes there'll be interest in there. Like in this particular song, it could have been Great Lakes or something else, but looks like it just targeted some other artists here. Another thing to mention here is to spend some time trying to find some artists that are similar to you. Like another way to do this is to just click on a similar artist to you, and then you can go down to fans also like. So then you can click on some of these and see if they have similar music to you as well, and then you can add them in there. But spend some time on this, maybe even ask a few friends, what kind of artist does my music remind you of? And it will go a long way. But do spend some time on this, try and get the right artists. So just hit next. So your next section is your daily budget. So how much you want to spend per day. Mine is in Canadian. I usually do about $10 a day. You can adjust this later, but I typically start with $5 or $10 a day. And then your advanced settings. So you want to pick your age range. If you have a particular age range and you're familiar with your audience, you can pick that here. But I usually put a broad age range and let Meta optimize to who is liking and clicking on my ad the most. Gender, all, and then text. So this will be the text that you see at the bottom of the ad here. So right now it just says new music for folk fans, but I'm going to write in, this is all personal preference, what works for you. So here I typed out on my ad that I previously ran, from calm to chaos, heaven to hell, chill out to my newest indie folk song about Lake Superior. And then that should update here and kind of give you a little preview of what it looks like. And then add headline. This is here, like it shows listen now on Spotify. I usually don't change that. You can put whatever you want there, but I usually don't change it. And then for your language, my song is in English, so I will put English down. So you want to go to next. You want to confirm everything in here, make sure everything looks good. And then you just want to confirm a few things down here and then hit save. And then after that, you just want to hit publish. So it's going to take a couple seconds or a couple minutes here. It's going to finalize and publish the campaign. And then we'll go over to the Facebook ads side of things. All right, so it looks like everything was good to go, and it says your ad campaign is published. So now we can go over to Facebook Ads Manager, and now you can see this new ad campaign is in here. You can rename it, which I recommend because later on you can see what ads you have. So now, as you can see, it created a bunch of different ad sets. So one for Gregory Allen, Iron and Wine, Bon Iver, and the Lumineers. So you can edit these if you'd like, or you can just let it run. I sometimes like to edit them to my own liking. So this is the first ad set, and under the ad set, you're going to have your ads. So if you have 3 videos, there's going to be 3 separate ads under here. In this instance, I only did 1. So you can look at them and you can tweak them however you'd like. So if you want to change this, if you don't like how they picked Gregory Allen Isikoff, you can scroll down in your ad set menu and change who you're targeting. I recommend if it's your first time, don't tweak anything, just let it run and then learn as you go, see what works best for your music and kind of learn as you go. I like to do one ad with all of the artists in it. In that instance, what I would do, I would go to action menu and I would go to quickly duplicate original setup. And now I would change this to multiple artists. And then I would run a few more artists in this one. So now I have an ad that's set up with all of these ones. And you can also target interests as well. So like in this case, my song is about the Great Lakes. So I had an interest section in there. I duplicated this ad and then put interests. But you also want to keep and also match Spotify because you're driving traffic to Spotify. So you always want that to be an interest that also matches the other one. So it's got to basically check off both boxes for it to show somebody the ad. Like once you get more familiar with this, you can tweak it. But I recommend if it's your first time, don't tweak anything, just let it run. So another thing that Hypeddit has is an analytics section. So once you get a few days into your song, you'll start noticing all these analytics. So the gray part is visits, the blue is link clicks, and the red is your cost per click. So typically when you start out, your cost per click is going to start out higher. And then as the ad optimizes, you want to see this line going lower. If it's not going lower, if it's going upwards, you're probably going to have to make some tweaks to this campaign or, try some different kinds of things. But ideally, you want to see this going down. You want to see your link clicks going up the more it optimizes for a lower cost per result, the more link clicks you're going to get. And then the amount of visits you're probably going to want to see go up as well. I do notice within the first couple of days, your visits are very high, but I believe it's just there's something going on there. Facebook is trying to optimize and they're sending out a bunch of data. So the link clicks seem very high on the first couple of days, but that's not actually what's going on. But after a couple of days, it kind of evens out. So you can go down here even further and see what your top audiences are. Your top ad videos, obviously ad one for that one for particular song did the best. I thought it was going to be a different section of the song, but that's where I was surprised, right? And then you can go your top channels. It looks like Instagram had the most visits. Top countries, looks like Brazil, US, Argentina, Chile. Yeah, so there's tons of analytics here to look for. But when you do first start out the ad, just check up on it because you don't want to spend a lot of money. I know John Gold, the owner of Hypeddit, he does recommend putting your song out in the ad for 30 days and letting Facebook optimize within that 30 days. This is a personal preference as well. I find for me personally, the ad does not optimize whatever it starts out as. For me, it kind of stays fairly consistent. So do some trial and error. It is a lot of money if you're spending $10 a day to do a trial of 30 days to see if the ad's good or not. But for me, I do typically find within the first few days, you'll find either you have a high cost per result, like 80 cents and above, or it's super low, like 40 cents and under. So keep an eye on it for the first few days. Try not to do too many tweaks. Just let it run for 48, 72 hours or so, and then start looking at it and then see if you have to make some tweaks or not. So all in all, Hypeddit's a super easy way to start running Facebook ads on your song. Takes about 5 to 10 minutes, like I've shown you. Extremely easy setup. I highly recommend it. $10 a month. I think it's worth the investment for the amount of time and frustrations that setting these Facebook ads can actually give you. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. Until next time.